Your doctor ordered your MRI today. So why can't you schedule it today? You did everything right. You saw your doctor, they agreed you need the scan, and you expected a call with a date. Instead, silence. A day passes, then another, and a quiet worry starts to grow. If you've ever wondered why your imaging authorization is taking so long, you're not alone. It's one of the most common and most frustrating questions patients ask. And the answer is almost never what people assume. When the waiting stretches on, your mind fills the silence. Do they think I don't really need this? What if something serious is being missed while we wait? Is my condition getting worse? Did someone lose my paperwork? Is my insurance company, not my doctor, deciding my care? Those worries are completely reasonable. Most people assume silence means something went wrong. Usually, it doesn't. The delay is rarely about your diagnosis. It's about paperwork moving through several different organizations, and almost no one explains that to you while it's happening. So here's the surprising part. The MRI machine probably isn't the reason you're waiting. Most people picture 3 simple steps. Your doctor orders the scan, the imaging center schedules it, you get your MRI. But your imaging order actually takes a much longer, invisible journey, and you never see most of it. Think of it like a trip with connecting flights across different airlines. Your scan is the final flight. Before you can board, every earlier connection has to clear, and each leg is run by a different company that doesn't answer to the others. Follow your order. Your doctor evaluates you and enters it, an eager traveler ready to go. The clinical documentation is completed. Your insurance eligibility is checked. Then it reaches the step that causes most of the waiting: prior authorization. For advanced imaging, MRI, CT, and PET, many insurers require approval before the scan can even be scheduled. Picture prior authorization as a careful checkpoint officer, not a villain, just someone who won't wave your order through until every form is complete. If something's missing, the insurer asks for more clinical information, and your order waits in line for medical review. Only after it's approved does scheduling finally call you with a date. If your order could talk, it might say, "I'm not lost, I'm in line waiting for my next approval." In this journey, your doctor is the commander who decided you need the scan. The insurer's reviewer is the controller clearing the runway, and the scheduler is the pilot who can only take off once that runway is clear. It's a lot like a film production. The cameras can't roll until every department signs off. So when the wait feels endless, remember, the scanner usually isn't waiting on you. Your paperwork is. Let's clear up a few things. Myth: the delay means the imaging center lost my paperwork. Fact: the scanner is usually the last step. Most delays happen earlier, at insurance prior authorization. Myth: the wait means my doctor doesn't think I really need this. Fact: your doctor ordered it because they believe you need it. Prior authorization is the insurer's review, not your doctor's doubt. Myth: my insurance company is deciding my medical care. Fact: your doctor decides what you need, your plan decides what it covers, and your doctor can appeal or request a peer-to-peer review. Myth: no news means something went wrong. Fact: silence usually means your request is still moving through review, not that it was lost. Myth: if it's denied, I have to start all over. Fact: a denial isn't the end. There are appeals and peer-to-peer reviews, and things often move quickly once missing information is added. So what can you actually do? More than you'd think. Ask your doctor's office one simple question. Does my scan need prior authorization, and has it been submitted? Ask for the reference number and who's handling it. Make sure your insurer has the clinical notes they need. Missing information is the #1 cause of delay. Ask who to call for a status update and check in politely. And if your situation is urgent, ask your provider about an expedited review or a peer-to-peer. Here's the reassurance to hold on to. The waiting is almost always administrative, not a sign that your diagnosis is bad, and not because anyone lost your file. Truly urgent and emergency imaging is handled on a faster track, and you always have the right to ask exactly where your authorization stands. So here's what to remember. First, the scanner usually isn't the delay. The approval process is. Second, most of the waiting happens at insurance prior authorization, especially for advanced imaging like MRI, CT, and PET. Third, you can help move it forward. Just ask whether your scan needs authorization, whether it's been submitted, and who to follow up with. If you're waiting on a scan right now, start with one call to your doctor's office and ask where your authorization stands. Understanding why you're waiting won't make the process instant, but it can make it far less frightening. At RadVeritas, we believe informed patients make better healthcare partners, so we explain what happens behind the scenes before your scan. This video is for general educational purposes only and does not replace personalized medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment from a qualified healthcare professional. Coverage rules, authorization requirements, and appeal rights vary by insurance plan and location. So always check with your specific plan, your ordering physician, and your imaging facility.